I think it's crazy that we have laws that basically say you have to allow someone to wear what's coming out of their scalp. My hair was waist length and I had 6-hour wash days. Yeah, I didn't stutter. 6-hour wash days. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Christian. Let's get straight into today's video. So the topic of today's video is why you hate your natural hair. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about why a lot of naturals hate their natural hair, as well as a little bit about my journey with my natural hair. So we're gonna get started because it's been a couple days since I did my hair and it honestly just needs to be done. So let's get started. Oh my goodness, my hair shape is weird, but that's probably because I cut it myself and it looks like a mushroom, but it's literally grown so much from when I first cut it. But yeah, so the first reason why you hate your natural hair is because of eurocentric beauty standards. I mean, I feel like, isn't that the root of all our issues? But yeah, I definitely had a phase where I just was obsessed with straightening my hair, and it got to the point where, so basically I had locks for a while. I got them when I was 3, and then I combed the locks out when I was 10. And the whole time I had locks, well, not the whole time, but the majority of the time that I had locks, I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. And in Atlanta, like, there's a couple of people with locks, like, but not as many as, you know, other places, right? So I had locks. I didn't know a lot of other girls my age that had locks. So when I had locks, I wanted straight hair. And so eventually I went to my mom because I never asked for the locks. My mom just put them in my hair because I did not like getting my hair done. I was very tender-headed. I didn't like getting my hair done. I was just a difficult person to deal with in terms of hair. So my mom basically put locks in my hair, which I appreciate that, instead of a relaxer. So yeah, she put locks in my hair, and so I went to her and I was like, Mom, I don't want my locks anymore. I just want to have loose hair. And when I asked my mom to take my locks out, I don't think I knew that my hair was curly. Like, I'm expecting her to take my locks out and then my hair is just like flowing down my back or something. So when I asked her to comb my locks out, I think we combed out like one lock, and then it took us like 45 minutes. And so we ended up doing a little bit like every day, until one day they were like really long locks. So one day she just asked if she could like cut them into a bob and then comb them out because it was taking a really long time. And I agreed. So she combed them out and everything. And then after that, I was like, okay, now it's time to start doing my hair. Because she had told me, like, if we comb your locks out, I'm not going to be the one doing your hair. You're going to have to learn how to do your hair on your own. And I was like, oh, I'm all here for that. Anything but, you know, having my locks. I want to have loose natural hair or whatever I thought it was. So, basically we combed them out, and then that's when I started my hair journey of taking care of my hair by myself. So it was a very, very long journey, and basically, long story short, I got addicted to using heat tools. And I could not style my hair without blow drying it or flat ironing it. And so that's how I got addicted to heat, and that's how I got heat damage. So I just had this obsession with straight hair. I always wanted my hair to be straight. And I don't know if that's just what I thought was beautiful at the time, but I just couldn't style my hair in its natural state. And I don't even know if it would have been its natural state because it was damaged, but I just didn't know how to work with my hair texture. I didn't even know my hair texture outside of having locks. So yeah, I would say that European beauty standards definitely have a lot to do with how you feel about your hair. And I think it's crazy that we have laws that basically say you have to allow someone to wear what's coming out of their scalp. I honestly think that's crazy that people are getting discriminated against because of what comes out of their scalp naturally. And it's honestly concerning. The next reason why you might hate your natural hair is because you're obsessing over your length and you're not happy with the length that your hair is currently at. And I honestly think that this is a big problem, and a lot of people are honestly thinking about, how do I get my hair to be tailbone length, or how do I get my hair to be waist length? And they're not genuinely enjoying the process of their natural hair. And a lot of people, their goal isn't even length. A lot of people, their goal is health, which I'm a big fan of, because with health, length will follow. And I honestly think that it's very important for you to appreciate your hair at every aspect, because you're gonna be so mad when your hair gets long, because my hair was waist length and I had 6-hour wash days. Yeah, I didn't stutter. 6-hour wash days. And it was so time consuming. And when I tell you, I was buying products like every 3 weeks because my hair was waist length. So also, my hair needs a little bit more product. So yeah, don't be envious of people with long hair, because there is a lot of maintenance that comes along with it if you don't plan on going to a hairstylist regularly. So just be careful about what you wish for, because long hair comes with a lot of maintenance. Is being envious of other naturals. I think that a lot of people were really obsessed with my hair in an unhealthy way, and I had a lot of people like, oh my goodness, like your hair texture is perfect. I wish I had a hair texture like yours because I hate my hair texture, and all of that type of stuff. And I'm just like, please don't, be envious of what I have, because like I said, every texture is very different, and there are pluses and minuses to all of the textures. If you have a finer texture, it's harder. It was very difficult for me to get any type of volume when my hair was at that length. And I don't even think it has anything to do, with shape or anything, but it was just super hard for me to get volume at that length. So there's a lot of things that happen in the natural hair community, such as hair envy. And it's like, at that point, if you're going to get a Gina curl, go get a Gina curl. But I mean, it's at that point, you're low-key, high-key in the relaxed community. But do what works for you. It's not my head. It's not my scalp. So it doesn't really bother me that much. Of course, image-wise, it's concerning, but at that point, I'm not gonna obsess over what other people are doing with their hair, just like I would appreciate if when I did the big chop, people didn't freak out. Like, I got so many comments that were like, oh my gosh, Christian, like, your hair was so healthy. Why would you do this? I'm like, hair is just hair. It'll grow back. Honestly, I was very curious on like my healthy hair journey to know like, how long could my hair actually get? And when it got to tailbone pretty much, I was like, okay, well, I know I can get there. If I ever want 6-hour wash days again, then maybe I'll regrow it. But you know, it's summertime. I'm not really feeling hair all on my neck in the heat, but we'll see what the future holds. The next thing that is making you hate your natural hair is obsessing over curl definition. This is a really big problem, and a lot of people, they feel like okay, so let me give you an example. So I don't know if this doesn't really fall under curl definition, but it's under like aesthetics of natural hair. So I was out at a party, I guess you could say. It wasn't really a party, but my edges were not laid anymore. Let's say that. My edges were sweaty, not sweaty and disgusting, but basically I had a slick ponytail that turned into a frizz ponytail. And so at that point, I just gave up on my hairstyle and I just put it up in a loose ponytail so I could be comfortable and so my hair wouldn't be on my neck. And this girl came up to me and was like, Christian, what's wrong with your hair? I was like, nothing, it's just in a ponytail. And she was like, but look at your edges. Yes, they were frizzy, but I mean, who cares? Like, honestly, who cares that much? So yeah, don't, like, the obsession with like aesthetics of natural hair and like how you should present it is a little concerning. So yeah, if you're having like this obsession with like every curl has to be defined, and like if I'm not wearing a twist out or a braid out, my hair is ugly, then we have work to do. Okay, so the next reason why you might hate your natural hair is because you are looking at hair maintenance as a chore. And yes, absolutely. I would say that dealing with your hair is a lot of work. It can be a lot of work. But if you try to shift your mind frame into like, you know, maybe I'll make a self-care day out of it. Like, what I try to do is do my hair on Saturdays, and if I have the time, then I'll do my nails, and then I'll like do some, you know, self-care maintenance type of stuff. And I feel like it's really empowering, and like I like having like a pamper routine because it honestly, it just helps me feel better. And especially while we were, you know, confined to our houses for a while, honestly, try just shifting your mindset in terms of how you see doing your hair. Because, you know, there's so many things that you can multitask and do while you're doing your hair. Like, if you're starting a business, you can watch business related videos on how to market your product. Or if you don't have a business, there are so many like really helpful podcasts and stuff that you can watch. So try to maybe multitask and do something that is going to be beneficial for you while you're doing your hair so you feel like it's not such a chore. Just make a self-care day out of it. So the next thing is you need to try more low manipulation hairstyles. You need to try more low manipulation hairstyles because if you feel like you have to style your hair every day, that might be a little bit of the annoyance that you have with your hair at the moment. So if you feel like you have to style your hair every day, I would recommend getting some protective style that allows you to take a break from your hair. When my hair was waist length, it was single braids. I would braid my hair on Sunday and then leave my hair in those braids and not touch my hair again until Sunday. So I wasn't even touching my hair during the week, and that was great for me. Very low maintenance, very good for active individuals, and I really, really, really enjoyed my hair. So if you're honestly having issues with feeling like your hair is a chore, try more low manipulation hairstyles. So another reason why you might hate your natural hair is because you are catering to other people. You're catering to other people and their wants for your hair. So if you're in this position like me where people are always asking you like, oh, when are you gonna straighten your hair? When are you gonna do this to your hair? It's like, I would only straighten my hair once a year. And that was honestly because I was very afraid of getting heat damage. After I had my heat damage experience, I was like, I'm not doing that again. It's too stressful. Who wants to mess with two textures like you're transitioning or something? Like, not I. So I honestly stopped worrying about, straightening my hair as often. And people used to honestly low-key, high-key harass me about it. So, yeah, if you're letting the opinions of others really get to you, I would definitely say to listen to what your hair needs, because if I honestly would have listened to everyone who was always asking me like, Christian, straighten your hair, Christian, straighten your hair, my hair probably would have been heat damaged again. So yeah, stop listening to other people. And the next thing is, the reason why your hair may be difficult to deal with is because your hair is damaged or unhealthy. So I've seen a lot of people. I know Hazel Goddess recently just big chopped, and I was honestly surprised that she did. But I know it's gonna be a huge time saver for her, so I really am happy for her. But when it comes to your natural hair, if you're trying to deal with two textures, that's pretty much like you're transitioning. And it honestly makes it so much more difficult to style your hair when you have two different textures. So if you have any sort of damage, I would recommend that you cut it or make a plan to, cut it off gradually, because I know that dealing with two textures is so difficult, and that's why I really enjoyed braid outs when I had heat damage, because braid outs are really good at hiding damage, and there are ways that you can use like perm rods and stuff so that your ends will curl. But yeah, I would definitely say if you have any type of damage, or you know that your hair is not at its healthiest, I would definitely invest in some different types of treatments or just some things so that your hair is not as damaged anymore. And I feel like I have done a lot of talking, so I definitely want to hear you all's thoughts on everything that I just said, because if you can relate to, you know, the hair straightening and all of that, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Like, did you have an obsession with straightening your hair? Did you really not embrace your natural hair? And how did that change? Because I do really want to hear your thoughts. Like, I don't want to be talking to my camera and feel like nobody's talking back. So I do want to hear your thoughts. Go ahead and comment in the comment section down below, and you know that I'm gonna respond, but I'm gonna continue to deep condition and then I'll come back at the end to close out this video. Okay guys, so I am applying my hair growth serum from my business right now. It's great for deep conditioning. I absolutely love to feel the tingle on my scalp. So if you haven't gotten your luxury hair serum, be sure to get it now. The links will be in the description box. And yeah, my edges are flourishing with it. So yeah, but this will be the end of deep condition and chat. I'm just gonna put my little cap on, and yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave me a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sailing overseas and just meet me in Gucci, no. All I ever asked was you to pick up the phone when you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. No, I never had an issue. Go to the club with your boys, baby. I never wanted you